interview with 10th Wave Chamber Music Collective. My name is Eri Isomura. I'm a percussionist, and here with me today is Yuki Tokuda. She is a classical ballet dancer in Minneapolis. Welcome, Yuki.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, I am so excited to have you on here today. So, 10th Wave Chamber Music is still going. We're still planning our programs, and one of which includes the leadership of Yuki. So, tell us about your story.
My name is Yuki Tokuda. I'm from Japan. I started ballet when I was 10. One of my teachers studied ballet in the US, and she told me, and then she brought me to New York before I moved, and I liked it here, and then I moved.
And then why did you move to Minnesota then?
So long story, I was in ballet company in Illinois, and then I found out the Pilates certification, and I wanted to do it, and then I found school in St. Paul, and I moved here, and I got job in Minnesota to be a dancer, principal dancer in Bloomington.
Being in Bloomington then, do you have other projects that you do in addition to being principal ballet?
So basically, company give you the role and you perform with them. So I didn't have much time to do outside opportunity. 4 years ago, I became freelancer, so I could do more work I wanted to do, which is collaboration with musician and other dancers.
Were you always envisioning becoming an independent dancer?
Not always. So company, if you're in company, that's great. You get to work. Like you have show. So company has like schedule, like orchestra. But I wanted to transfer, and then I wanted to explore, and then I wanted to grow. So I just decided to become freelancer.
So then when you are off on your own and you're less with other groups, do you feel like your technique and what you are looking for in your dancing, does that change in the way that you would come back to a group? Because you have grown more independent?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's not competition to other people, but you feel inspiration from other dancers, how they move, even in class, like even same choreograph. Ballet is little specific that there's count and then movement, but quality, everybody has little different quality, which is their own character, and then that's what you need to be on stage, and then cultivating that, like taking classes, is really important. But now I'm myself, so I think of myself, how I want to be, how I want to move. And I think deeply, so I think it's helping me to become better or good artist.
So with classical ballet, it's very group oriented, right? And everybody follows a strict style.
Yes, but depends on your rank. So if you're in court ballet, which is group of dancers, do like same movement, and then you have to make a formation, which is the bone of ballet, so which is super important. But the other part, the principal, they do title role and then like telling story. So ballet should be the all combined art. So maybe people think, okay, principal dancers are important, but no, the whole thing is important. Lighting, and then costume, and then music, of course.
Within a ballet production, if you are the principal dancer, how much say do you have in the choreography?
What do you mean?
Do you get to choose what to dance? in some
No.
way.
No.
Everything is
picked by company.
And the company.
Yes.
Okay.
And classical ballet, yes, like choreography is almost set if it's classical ballet. Contemporary ballet is different. So for the original classical ballet, I would say I don't like to change the choreograph because of you can do it or something like that. I respect the original choreograph. So, but some company has own different version, which is good. But yeah, if you are in a company dancer, you don't have much choice.
So if it was a genre that's different, like contemporary ballet, they would have more leeway.
Yes.
They would be more flexible with the choreography. I see.
But yeah, even classical ballet, I think you can be flexible. But for me, dancing classical ballet is freedom. Contemporary is too many choices. Like it's so many choices, so I just feel overwhelmed.
Then you have to make more choices, whereas classical, the choices are within your interpretation.
Yes.
I see. Yeah, that's very relatable to classical music.
If you're in orchestra, you have to follow a conductor, and you feel as a group you're playing. So it's like called ballet. You feel that like playing, dancing with group, and you feel so when it's going good, you feel like, wow, I'm in a group and I'm doing all movement, but it's actually one huge group. And the principle is a little different because you're dancing one or two with partner. So it's kind of different emotion you will get, but it's all,
it's all one whole.
Yes,
part of one whole. Okay, so let's start talking about the collaboration project with 10th Wave that we were planning to do. This was a project through the Metropolitan Regional Arts Council arts support grant, and we were awarded this in 2019. And due to world pandemic reasons, it has been a little difficult to plan, but it's still on the way. And why don't you tell us how it is from the dancer's perspective, how this collaboration is going to work and how.
So this collaboration, I'm not only the dancer, I choreograph, so I'm a choreographer too. So as a choreographer myself, music is very important when I choreograph, and then depends on choreographers, which might be different. But when I usually choreograph, I listen to the music a lot, and I try to tell what composer was trying to say, and I usually research the music, and I usually use classical music, and this is different. The composer alive, so and then I can hear how they created or what the idea behind the music. So it's really interesting, and I'm excited to do. And I listened to one of the composers' interview, and I didn't know about the drawing, and it inspired me to do, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, that was the Viet Quang's Fine Lines piece, the piece that's based on Picasso's line drawings, and now Yuki's going to set that to music. Very exciting project.
Yeah, like something like that. If you don't know what they were thinking or what they wrote about, you don't get it. So this collaboration I would like to do to help music to be seen with the movement, so you can enjoy the movement and then music together, not like separated thing, to make art.
So it's a whole new art form to do that. What is your process of listening to a piece? What of the music turns into movement?
Oh, so for me, it's all visualized. So I see the lighting and a costume and how it looks like from outside of prospect. So that it's like I'm watching the show from somewhere.
From the
So
audience.
even if I'm dancing that,
Yes.
I see myself dancing in that stage or in the atmosphere or something. So it's like I feel like I'm outside and I'm just watching that.
So you're already envisioning the final product.
Yes.
While you're listening to it.
Yes.
Wow.
That's how I choreograph. I know depends on choreographer, it might be different. They just start making movement, maybe.
I see.
And then of course dancers will inspire me. So they move differently. And then the movement will inspire me. So that's fun part to do choreography.
I see. So there's some interactive, some collaborative parts with the dancers themselves.
Yes.
To change what you want. I see. So then with the musicians, do you feel like, do you pay attention to the nuances of what the musicians are playing?
Of course.
Yes.
Because so typically in classical ballet, if you are not in big company, you dance with recorded music, which is exactly same tempo, and you will know when that thing happened. But this interesting thing is, even you use same recording on stage, you feel different every time you dance. Maybe depends on your mood or something, and then. But when you perform with live music, it's totally different. That you really need to pay attention, the musician, and then it will bring different side of your dancing. Like you, And I when I perform, I always think about I'm conductor, and I'm not ahead of the music. But I'm trying to lead the music, so I don't want to be behind the music. So it's not about tempo or something, but when you dance, you have to
move with it. You're alive with it.
Right. So that's an interesting part to perform with live music. I really like it.
Yes. Oh, it's so different. It's so different. Because the recording can only turn into a really sophisticated metronome.
Yes.
And you're keeping up with whatever happens.
The tempo,
Whereas if it's live, there's something really special about it.
And then, something like you might not, like, what do you call, like, happening. Sometime, unexpected thing happen. And then, it will make more performance interesting or great.
Let's take a short break. But before we end, I wanted to show off my mask and also Yuki's mask because she made them. They are really fancy, really great, form-fitting. You can machine wash.
I forgot to mention I make costume too.
Yes, and that's also part of the production.
Yes.
For the 10th Wave Collective, the project, Yuki will be creating. She'll be literally making all of those costumes. So it's going to be a wholesome, wonderful project. So I'm very excited for it.
Me too.
Yeah.